And welcome back to Spoiler Kings. It's Brian the Grizzly here, back with Tank Kramer, and we're going to talk about Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Oh, you said it.
Oh no, I'm waiting for it.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice, this movie is so good. It is so everyone talks about this is my favorite comedy movie for Halloween. This is my favorite.
Yes.
It is so good. It has so many stars. Was it Gina Davis, Alec Baldwin,
Catherine O'Hara,
Winona Ryder, Jeffrey Jones. There's so many people. Michael
Keaton. Come on, Beetlejuice himself.
I cannot go for the first one. This has everyone in it. This is such a great movie. It's a fun movie, and I mean, this is my top. I love this more than I love anything else. So, go ahead, go on your synopsis because I love it.
Yeah, I would say that. And then Derby says, why'd you say those 3 words? You doomed us all. Yeah.
I'm only afraid of one other set of words, and that's set in Chicago, and I don't say that guy.
Yeah. All right. So the synopsis for Beetlejuice came out in 1988. So after Barbara and Adam die in a car accident, they find themselves stuck haunting their country residence, unable to leave the house. When the unbearable Dietzes, which was and their teen daughter Lydia, which was played by Winona Ryder, buy the home, the Matlins, which are Barbara and Adam, attempt to scare them away without success. Their efforts attract Beetlejuice, which is Michael Keaton, a rambunctious spirit who helps quickly becomes dangerous, and the Matlins and innocent Lydia.
So got problems with the living? Call my name 3 times and I'll be there.
Yeah. So director Tim Burton, so obviously, another director that has kind of in the 80s is when he started making his name for himself.
Exactly. I think this is the one.
Batman, Beetlejuice, stuff like that.
Beetlejuice I think it came out before Batman because I feel like this is it. But Michael Keaton, but he knew who Michael Keaton was because of this. And Winona Ryder was so good. It was such a well done, weird, not creepy, just very weird show. I mean, with the snake and the dead people, and remember they go to the dead area where it's like a DMV, and, and the football team was there, like, coach, I don't think we made it off the bus. Yeah. I told you did 15 times. It's so good.
Yeah, she's like, I'm not your coach.
And then with Winona Ryder, Lydia, she says, how do you see me? She was talking about the ghost, and she was like, said, people ignore the weird and whatever, and me myself, I'm already weird and crazy, so I can see you. And that was like the basis. She could see the ghost before anyone else, and she really, had more in common with the ghost than she did with her own family.
Yeah. So I mean, man, but this movie, I mean, like you said, besides the stars in it, I mean, insane. It had some of the most, like, the best, funniest scenes. Michael Keaton I'm surprised. Years later, I'm surprised my parents let me watch this because this is not a kid's movie. It had a that he's like dancing and thrusting as he's going into like there is a lot of sexual innuendos in there. I mean, some not even innuendos, straight up like that, like and I think I mean
it's a lot about death and the ending and what's the expected ending, and I mean the creepy wedding scene at the end. They're sitting there dying and like shriveling up, and oh my gosh, it was so crazy.
Yeah, this I think put Tim Burton on the map because the graphics looked amazing, the practical effects and stuff like that. I mean, I have that book in the house, the book that Lydia Barbara
Guide to the Dead or whatever it is.
Yeah, the Guide to the Dead or something like that. Like I have like
Guide to the Recently Dead or something like that. I think it was.
So, but I mean, Catherine O'Hara, who's obviously a legend, was in it, and the dinner scene, when they start singing the song, that's classic. Yeah, that's a classic. That's a classic. So, but Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice, and then a year later, you see him as Bruce Wayne Batman, and you're like, who is this man? Who is this man? That went from
this was a good idea. In Beetlejuice, it's such a comedy. It's so funny, yet it worked so well as Batman. His charisma, and he's able to carry two different type of movies that well.
Yeah. And
who knew Winona Ryder would become what she became from this?
Yeah. I mean, you got, like you said, Winona Ryder. She was super young when she did this. Gina Davis, Alec Baldwin. Yeah. It's a fun movie. Can you recommend watching this with your kids? Time has changed. This came out in 1988. Things are very, very different now, and I think kids are exposed to different things.
Yeah, but some of the stuff is kind of crazy. I'll have to explain way too many things. I don't necessarily want to deal with that.
Yeah. There's a lot of other stuff. I would wait until you're like a 9. Yeah, maybe
9, 10. I could see doing that. But I mean, it's still fun because I'm gonna watch it by myself. Me and my wife are gonna watch it. I might watch it tonight. Beetlejuice. Yeah, one more time.
Yeah. I mean, I got it on my digital library. But yeah, it does talk a lot about death. There's the Miss Argentina slit her the wrist, which is, you're like, holy crap. There's the part where Beetlejuice he's in the fake graveyard, and he dresses like Adam, but he turns around and he starts grabbing Gina Davis's very inappropriately. Like you said, the whorehouse.
I'm telling you, as they shrivel up and they're dying in their wedding in tux. Yeah. And then the preacher, and he's trying to marry Lydia. And I mean, just the whole thing is interesting and crazy. Mm-hmm. So I think this is one of the greatest movies all time. I love every part of it. I love the cast. To me, this is what dressing up as people that are different. That's what the whole idea of Halloween is. And Beetlejuice turns into a snake. He turns into all these things, and that just, to me, is everything what Halloween is. And that's why I love this one so much. And it's another quick watch.
Yeah, it's not that long of a movie.
An hour and a half.
Yeah. So,
all right. So
it's on there.
What do you think? IMDb. What's the score
on IMDb? I'm not sure.
Okay, then give me the tomato meter then.
See, there they can be like kind of crazy. I know the audience. It's got to be in the 90s for the audience. Got to be in the 90s.
Both between 85 and 87.
Wow, really? I thought they were gonna be a lot higher.
And then IMDb gives a 7.5 out of 10. One of the best Halloween movies ever. 83% people like it.
Wow, that's the same as some of these other movies we're seeing.
Yep.
Interesting. Yeah. So,
what do you think about box office?
Ooh, I don't think it did that well. I don't see it doing it well in theaters.
Okay.
What was it?
$74.2 million.
Okay.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad for 88. First time we really hearing about him. I mean, this is before Edward Scissorhands. This is before Nightmare Before Christmas. Before all these things. Yes.
Was it before Edward Scissorhands?
Edward Scissorhands 90.
Wow. Yeah.
This is it. This is the beginning. And this is when he started to really get a name from himself.
Yeah.
The budget was $15 million and made 74.2.
That's a win. Yeah.
You're winning.
And how much money does it still make to this day?
Michael Keaton every Halloween goes to his mailbox and gets another check.
That's probably true. Probably very true.
All right, but here's the last one. Does this hold up?
Oh, of course. 100%, man. Like, if you like raunchy, it holds up. Yes. It's a raunchy is raunchy, and this is raunchy never dies. This is definitely raunchy. And there's parts of it where I remember where he like kicks over the tombstone. He's like nice freaking model, and he like grabs his like honk honk and grabs his junk. Like as a kid, I'm like, what? Yeah.
Where do you rate this around your Halloween movies then?
Oh man, this is top 5 for me. I gotta watch
3.
it.
This is top 3 for me. Like this one, Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, this is the up there.
Yeah. With both Tim Burton. Go figure.
Yeah, exactly. Wonder what I like.
Yeah. Definitely a must watch for me. Yeah.
Well,
the Handbook for the Recently Deceased. That's what it's called.
We got to ask. So, what do you guys think about this? What do you think about Beetlejuice? Is this in your top 3, top 5? Where do you rank it? Please like this video stream. Please comment on it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and let us know what you guys think. So, let us know, and we'll see you tomorrow with another video.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Later.